Welcome to another Film Vets. I'm Paul. This is my co-host
Dan.
All right, we got it. We're getting there. We're
not getting it down. Just when you think we've got it.
Well, welcome to our trailer review for the greatest beer run ever. Is that it? Ever.
Yeah.
Greatest beer run ever. I have not seen this trailer. Dan has. So
I have not actually. I really
haven't.
I saw the little clip of it and I went, we have to watch this. So I don't know what's coming either. I just know the premise and I'm excited about it. It's kind of right in our alley. I can tell you, I believe it's Vietnam era.
Okay.
Are you ready?
What are we doing?
We're gonna run for our lives.
We're halfway home. Halfway?
I'm Chickie Donohue, and I am not supposed to be in Vietnam.
I'd like to go over to Vietnam, track down all the boys in the neighborhood, and give them a beer.
I could do that.
Do what?
Bring in beer.
He's not serious. He's hammered. Look at him.
The man's stone sober. That's his fifth beer, maybe, tops.
I'm going to Vietnam, and I'm bringing a beer!
Yeah!
Ta-da!
Chickie?
I brought you beer.
You shouldn't be here. You think this is funny?
I'm not doing this for laughs. I'm doing it for all you guys.
You don't get it, do you, chick? This isn't a John Wayne movie where you know who the good guys are and you know who the bad guys are.
I didn't come all this way just to quit.
Somebody's got to be here to see what's going on. I want the truth told. For them.
You got a good heart, Chickie. It's your brains I'm worried about.
Who's this hand job?
It's my next door neighbor. He brought me a beer.
Hi.
Not too many days away.
Yeah, really soon. Yeah, I mean, Peter Farrelly, I'm surprised. That did not feel like a Peter Farrelly film. If you remember his other work, Dumb and Dumber and Something About Mary, that seemed
over
really
the top
different
screwball comedy. That one's got a little touch of heart in it. Like, it's going to be a good ride.
You know what? Actually, so Peter Farrelly made The Green Book,
and
it seems like it seems like he's becoming more interested in making those kind of films as opposed to the screwball comedies, because this felt very much like a from the heart type of film, despite it having very comedic moments. I really like Zac Efron as an actor. I think he's had some missteps here and there. Bill Murray. I mean, those two alone got me excited to see this. But going back to Zac Efron, extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile. Weird long name, but whatever. Despite what you might think of the film, if you've seen it, he is great in it. Like, he really brings his A game for that role. There was one particular scene that creeped me out. I do recommend watching it, but going back to this is cool. The thing about war stories, there's always a new story to be told. There's always individuals that are involved in the war effort that you can always find something of heroism or people stepping up and doing something incredible under dire circumstances. And it seems like there's never-ending stories involving them. I would say going over to deliver beer is not like the first heroic thing I would ever think of doing.
No, and I think that alone makes it interesting. The fact that some dude actually did that.
Right.
Like, that's come on, that is awesome.
I think that the movie's going to touch upon this because it's very much like not necessarily a joke to him, but he's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going to go over there and boost morale, and it's no big deal. Only to find that the war effort is extremely terrible, and the terrible things that happen there will affect him. I think it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see it. What did you think about it?
Oh, I'm very, very excited to see it. I mean, like you had mentioned that there are no shortage of like heroic movies, and you've got some like Hacksaw Ridge that are just exceptional service and duty for your brother in arms. This is a little different, I think. It's a different kind of brother. He didn't go over as a soldier. He went over to try to help support his friends, the soldiers, you know, the war itself, and he's going to go through a personal journey. But I think it's fascinating because you're getting to see Vietnam from a civilian standpoint of somebody that just had good intentions. And it's going to be, I think, awesome. And Zac Efron is going to knock it out of the park, I think. And that's unusually high praise for me. Usually I can really kind of pick something apart until there's nothing left. This time around, honestly, I'm just excited for it. Like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued, and the fact it's going to be streaming directly on Apple Plus will make it a lot easier for me because you and everyone. Like we won't have to go out to see this. So okay, yeah, cool. Thanks for watching with us or watching us talk about it. Thank you for your service, Dan.
Hey, thank you for your service, and thank you all to all the veterans watching this for your service as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up to date on any new videos coming out. Give this video a like if you like it and want to see more like it, because that's a whole lot of redundant likes.
Yes, and please comment about the trailer if you saw it. What did you think? And we'd love to hear your thoughts.